How do you become more attractive to women, even if you aren't the best looking guy in the world? Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of False Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. Plus, Chicken's Guide. Plus, Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Go get yours. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So, hey, this is a question that I got a couple days ago. Dude said, hey, man, I ain't the best looking dude in the world. My gear ain't the best in the world. I ain't got a car. I ain't got a house. And, I'm barely getting by. And all kinds of, it's a bunch of excuses, basically. And I've heard this, I hear guys mention this every week. Because I'm out here. I'm still out here. I'm still out in the trenches. I'm still out in the field. And I meet people every week. And I hear people as I'm walking, wherever I'm at work, wherever I'm out and about on my free time, doing whatever. I hear people talk. The streets is talking. People say stuff like, if you ask a woman, hey, what's a man? They're like, well, a man is somebody that take care of responsibility. A man is this. A man is that. If you ask a guy, hey, what's a good woman? A good woman is she's educated. She's supportive, caring, and all of this is a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap. I always say, on the surface level, most of the things you see is half truth, and some of them just straight up lies. If you got 100 women in the room, and you ask them, hey, does looks matter? Majority of them are gonna be looking around like this to see whatever women are gonna say before they answer, and they'll be like, yeah, it does matter. And a small percentage is gonna say, sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. And the other percentage is gonna say, no, not so much. So that's the world that we live in. People are not so, in public, people are not so quick to be honest and straightforward. Behind the scenes, if you catch them by themselves, or if it's just you and her, or you and him, you ask them the same question, they'll be like, you'll get the truth then. Or catching them at the bar, if you drink, you definitely get the truth then. That's the world that we live in today. So, does looks matter? Sometimes. It just depends. Now, when it comes to looking good, you should do that for yourself. That should be something you do by default. You shouldn't do it for a woman. You should do that for yourself. Because if you feel good, you look good. But to say that you have to be educated, have money, have a car, clothes, a good job to have a woman, or you have to look like somebody on a magazine, no. Most guys don't look like people that's on the magazine. Just like most women don't look like the women that's on Instagram. No. Most women are just 7s and 8s. That's most women. Most women are not 9s and dimes. That's just reality. So most guys on the magazines, most guys don't look like that. In real life, the guys on television, or just the guys on television. But most guys that's not on television don't look like them. But women want to be with those guys guys that's like that. Not saying they don't meet guys like that, that look like that. Very few do. But that ain't the majority. That's just what it is. You know? See, a lot of guys focus on like having stuff to get with a woman, which is a mistake. Really. And see, some guys will say, well, I got to look like this to get the girl that I want. The only problem with that is most guys I know that try to look a certain way, they still blow it. Because they don't got no game. They still blow it. I mean, one of the best things, your greatest asset is really your sex appeal and your mouthpiece. That's really your greatest asset, really. Because every guy, well, I'm not going to say every guy. Most guys that's been around, like, they've met women that had sex appeal, charm. She had a mouthpiece on her. She was, charming, supportive. Maybe she was a 6. And along with all that charm, sex appeal, that raised her game up to a 7 or 8. So some guys will be like, got this girl that's a 7, she's just regular. Nothing different about her. But I got this girl that's a 6, she's making me laugh, we have a good time. I'll take her over the 7. The 7, she's playing Jane. She don't got no personality. That's happened to a lot of guys I've known. Guys got married. I know a guy that got married to a woman like that. He wasn't necessarily looking for a woman like her, because she had a little weight on her or whatever. She ain't got a weight on her no more, right? You know, because they started working out together. It's all good. But he met her like, I think he met her at an event. Yeah. She had a little weight on her at the time. I think she was like 20, 30 pounds overweight. But she had charm. She had the gift of gab. She knew a lot of people. She supported them. Had charm, charisma. She had some crazy sex appeal. Dude, like, yo. They started hanging out together, spending time together, getting to know each other. 5 years later, they got married. They got kids. Got all kind of, I think they started a business together a couple years ago. Got all kinds of stuff together. Doing it out here, man. But he wasn't like looking for a woman like her. She wasn't on his radar. No. It was just one of those things where she was at the right place at the right time. That's basically it, you know. Looks ain't had nothing to do with it. Maybe a little bit. But that ain't gonna be like the icing on the cake. See, if you see, if a woman sees a guy, or a guy sees a girl, you be like, damn, yo, she's fine. But, yeah, go talk to her, see what happens. She might blow it. You might not like what she's talking about. And guys do the same thing. You see, a woman might be attracted to you. She might throw some signs out there. You go talk to her. You got all the looks, but you blow it. You turn her off. Because you start saying some mumbo jumbo. Some old lame nonsense that these other guys be saying. Oh, what's your name? You come here a lot? Where you from? You got a boyfriend? That crap. You know, you start saying the same thing that a lot of these other guys say. And you got all the education, the job, and the car, the clothes, the cologne, and all that stuff. And see, society tells us that as guys, we have to have all this stuff outside of us to be attractive to the woman, because they want us to keep spending money. So there's a lot of politics in this. They want you to think outside, they want you to think that you're not good enough, so you can keep spending money like a fool. You got Valentine's Day, you got Christmas, you got Thanksgiving. You take the girl home to your hometown. You got Thanksgiving. You got what? 4th of July. You got New Year's Eve. You spending money trying to impress some woman you don't even know you're gonna be. You don't even know if she really like you. You don't even know how long you're gonna be around her. But you spending money. And this is how a lot of guys get played, because everything, all the answers is really inside you. But you don't think you're good enough. You gotta go outside for everything. And that's how a lot of guys get played. That's why a lot of guys think, oh, you don't look like the type of guy that should be giving advice. I mean, look, I don't have no problem with women. I meet women every week. And I'm not even saying that to brag. I have no problems with no relationships. And it's been like this for years. It'd be like, hey, guy like you, I don't know why women want to put out. Guys say this online. Guys say this. They don't say it off. Well, they probably say it behind my back, offline. But online, guys say this. And P.S. and by the way, if you're a guy, and if you're judging guys how they look, if you're judging other guys based on how they look, I hope you're gay. I hope you're a gay man saying that. Because when I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of guys looking at another man and be like, oh, you're ugly. I didn't see a lot of that growing up. Unless they were gay. So I hope you're gay. If you're a straight man, online, or just period, looking at other guys and calling them and judging how they look, you got some serious issues going on. You need to really do some soul searching. I hope you're gay. I hope so. I hope you're not a straight guy talking like that. And when I hear guys, whenever I see other guys like judging how other guys look, I'm like, that's funny, moist. That's something ain't right about that. I didn't see a lot of that growing up. That was rare. You know, his dad wasn't around, or he gay. And I hope you're gay. And I hope the guy that left that comment a couple days ago is listening to this and listen to this video and see this video. You need some soul searching. Get your mind right and get your spirit right. The good news is, if looks mattered as much as guys say it matters, most guys wouldn't get women. Because, like I said, most guys don't look like most guys that's on television. On television, there's a certain look that they want on television, regardless of the guy, regardless of the nationality. If you look at all the television shows, the news, all of them, all these programs, there's a certain look they want when it comes to man and women. And if you don't have those, if you don't fit that prototype on television, you're not going to be on television. You're not. You go to any country, it's the same thing. I look at the news in Mexico. I look at the TV in Mexico. Same thing. It's the same thing everywhere you go. I'm in Japan, same thing. I'm in Australia, same thing. I'm thinking these companies is owned by the same people. It has to be. It's the same protocol. So if women are looking for guys that's on television like that, it ain't enough guys to go around. So if looks means as much as if women were thinking like guys were thinking when it comes to looks, most guys would be single today. Most guys wouldn't be married. I mean, the stuff that really matters is this, is like, it's really in the underground, below the surface. The stuff that really works is below the surface. This is why you have a guy that's basically staying in the ghetto, no car, barely got clothes on. He might work a little job. He stay in a dumpster, basically. He can get your girl. And she'll wild out on him, crazy sex. But she'll give you the lazy leftover sex. And it ain't got nothing to do with stuff. But you think it does. Because most guys have bought into the propaganda that's out here. You think you gotta have things. You think women actually like that stuff. Sure, there's some women that'll get with a guy and justify why she got with him. But stuff, cars, clothes, jewelry, that don't make a woman's coochie wet. You think about that. So hey, if you like this video, share this video, like, subscribe. And tell me what you think below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.